If she gives you an attitude, or she's brushing you off, or she's making it seem like, oh, I don't need no help, or I'm super independent, you gotta let her be. At that point, that's your sign. Okay, I tried. Doesn't mean you have to have the looks to be strong. But I'm trying to tell you guys, for you to go out there, you have to be mentally strong, because you are alpha male. So show that masculine side. Sometimes it's not going to be a problem, especially if you're dealing with a real woman that appreciates a real man. That's a key thing, because a lot of girls out here can't appreciate a real man because they're girls out here. My BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas, it is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about all women want this but never tell men. So I have this video already out. If you have not checked it out, make sure you go ahead and do it after this video. Excuse any noise in the background. My sister is over there, you know, about to eat or something. But anyways, so I had to get this video out because I have so much stuff that I just want to deliver to you guys. So I hope I can do it with this video and hopefully really help you guys. And so you guys already know what's up. Make sure you check out everything that's linked, especially my new YouTube channel. It's gonna be more advices, but mainly probably for women, because I know women need to hear some advices, you know, and I kind of give women advices on here, but women don't really watch me on here, so ain't my fault. And then of course I'm gonna do some life advices and all that other good stuff, and personal life. It's only gonna be on there. So go ahead and subscribe before I start that channel, because I'm about to start that channel. And don't forget, last thing, my Patreon, but everything else is important. So today I have 3 things that I'm gonna be talking about. So you guys already know, we start from 3, go down to 1. So that means what? You gotta watch till the end to get the number 1 thing. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Number 3 on my list is gonna probably confuse some of you guys. I feel like some of you guys are gonna be like, really? If you hear me out, you understand why women want you to say this, and why sometimes when you try this out, it hasn't been working and you've probably been doing it wrong. Okay, so number 3 for you guys is compliments. Compliments are so important, because here is the problem. There is different ways for you guys to give compliments to women. Now, you guys probably all know, from validation all the way to putting a woman on a pedestal, all those things are incorrect. You guys should know not to do it, right? And so when you give compliments, when you guys are over here saying, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you're so this and that, it's a higher risk. Sometimes it's not going to be a problem, you know, especially if you're dealing with a real woman that appreciates a real man. That's a key thing, because a lot of girls out here can't appreciate a real man because they're girls out here. You get what I'm saying? So when you are actually dealing with a real woman, compliments are not really going to be a problem. But you don't know nowadays, when you guys are out here in the real world, right? And unfortunately, the real world sometimes just feels so fake because things are so backwards. Women are acting like men, and a lot of men out here are acting like females because of the whole simping ways. But back to compliments, when you're giving out compliments, you have to play it safe. So when you are supposed to give a compliment, the best way for you guys to do it without worrying about, oh, you're validating or putting her on a pedestal, or what is she gonna say? What is gonna happen next? The best way for you guys to do it is compliment something that she put efforts towards. Something that she has control and literally can just put out there, but she has to be the only one to put it out there. So it's not like natural beauty. It's not like natural long hair or good hair. It's not like a natural nice body. Although those things are gonna be there and she can work with it, doesn't matter, because look, when she starts putting that effort towards it, that's when those compliments are gonna mean much more than just, oh, he's telling me I look good, he's telling me I look pretty. So pretty much what I'm trying to tell you guys, when you're giving her compliments, you're supposed to let her know that the way she has something going on today, it looks good. So that means that effort that she put in, because she had control to fix that, that's when it looks good. Back to the hair, back to the makeup. All of those things can be natural. If she's doing something different, let's say a new look, let's say she's doing a new style with her face, and that means a different type of makeup. Let's say she's putting lip gloss on and she's a natural girl, or putting lipstick on and she's a natural girl, or putting lashes on and she's a natural girl. That right there, you making that stand out and saying, oh, I love that today. And not necessarily love, because love is a really strong word, but more so saying, you know what, that looks good on you. you know, take it down a notch where it's like you're not going so harsh to say it, but you're definitely giving her a compliment she can really appreciate. Instead of saying, oh my gosh, you're drop dead gorgeous, although that will work with most women that are real women that appreciate, like I said, a real man, it's not going to work with so many other women out here because most women are not like that. So please, fellas, when you guys are out here giving compliments to women, keep in mind, you are not supposed to just give her compliments about things that she doesn't put no effort towards. And that's one thing that I feel like a lot of men don't understand. Things that women don't put effort towards, they are blessed with it, right? And them being blessed with it, if you're just going to appreciate that, and she knows damn well, I was gifted with this, I got blessed with this, I have this going on, it's going to just be like, oh, I already know I can get men because of this. And naturally it happened, right? It's a different type of connection for a woman to get a compliment on something that she put effort towards, because she's doing that effort towards it so she can look good. That's something that if she decided not to do that effort towards, it's not going to probably look as good or not good at all. So for her, she wants to be appreciated for that. And that's where it helps a lot of women. And I know, like I said, not a lot of women are watching my videos, but it really helps a lot of women to put effort towards something instead of being so stuck on, I have this already going on, or, you know, it's not common with the girls that I'm talking about, but girls that are going to get surgery, their bodies are obviously altered surgically. And because of that right there, you know, you kind of forget that you went and bought this instead of you were actually working hard for this, and you have to appreciate on a different level. So pretty much to wrap that up is saying that the things that are already gifted to a woman, if you're validating her with that thing that's gifted to her, she's going to brush it off. She's going to be like, okay, well, I already have it. I don't really care, because realistically, she already has it and she doesn't care. But the things that she put effort towards, she wants to be really recognized for, because that hard work that she put towards it, she wants herself to feel like it mattered and it paid off. So it could even be lasting, working on her body. Okay, so something that she can have control over, something that she can fix and actually put effort towards, those are the compliments that you want to give to her to say that you did a good job almost. You know, I applaud you for it. And it's going to make her really look at you different. Kind of like, oh, thank you. You know what? A lot of guys just tell me I look beautiful, but nobody noticed this about me. Or nobody noticed that I did this differently. And it's not going to be just that, but it's definitely going to be some sort of different appreciation, or something is going to be different than the typical guys that tell her all the time, you're beautiful, or you have a beautiful this, something that she's been born with. So let's go ahead and move on to number 2 on my list. And number 2 on my list, women want this but don't actually tell men, is to help them or fix something that is just there. Whether it's her, whether it's literally out here, or we can say maybe it's something going on in her house. It doesn't really mean just the house thing, because, you know, sometimes when you're trying to get a woman, it's really hard to get to that stage of even getting into her house, because you gotta pass the first stage, which is already tricky enough, right? So a lot of times girls just want to expect a man to come in and be a superhero. But what's happening with a lot of guys that are trying to be superheroes for a woman, they're trying to save a hoe instead of trying to help her with something that's something so natural and something so common and something so realistic. And when I say realistic, I'm trying to tell you guys are trying to get so deep and close to her, but bring it back to just natural things out here that a typical person will just go and do. And it's not because how you feel about somebody. It's not because you feel, oh, like I like this woman and I want to do it, but you're doing it from the kindness of your heart. Although nice guys don't finish, you know, the same way guys that are alphas do, you know, they finish last, you know, all that stuff that we be hearing. Listen, you guys, it doesn't matter. For you dealing with that woman, what I need you guys to do is go out there and act as if you're just trying to do something good. And if it's going to mean it's still going to be from a place of having feelings for her, that is okay. But it's very, very important for you guys to understand that if you're going to go out here and feel ways about her, or actually be affected if she's going to be all upset, or she's going to say, oh, I don't need your help, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's not going to be for you. But when you guys understand it from a different part of, you're just doing this. And this is a great example. You see those scenes in movies where guys are the handyman, right? The woman hires a guy to come in and fix something, a guy to change something in the backyard, or something that's broken in the house. I need you to change this, change a light bulb that has a cord that's been broken, whatever it is. I don't know none of this stuff. But what I do expect is a man to know. I expect a handyman somebody strong, somebody, and it doesn't mean, I tell you guys since time, it doesn't mean you have to have the looks to be strong. But I'm trying to tell you guys, for you to go out there, you have to be mentally strong because you are alpha male. So show that masculine side and go ahead and be out there helping her. And this can be random acts. Maybe one day she's just struggling. And one thing I wouldn't suggest you guys to do, because I was just thinking like, oh, some things just crossed my mind. But like, if you're at the grocery store, don't be like, okay, let me help you with the bags and bring it to your car. It's better for you to start a conversation first and say, you know, you look good, or I noticed this, or you know what, you have this on right now and I know about this, something like that, where it starts a conversation legit, most likely, and then you go ahead and elevate to, let me help you with this. So what I'm really trying to say to wrap this part up is that if you're gonna go ahead and try to fix something or help her with something and it's not a given opportunity, start a conversation up. And so for other times where it's going to be a given opportunity, don't come off too strong, because if you're just going to jump into it and say, let me carry your bags to the car, it's going to be like, okay, well, you're not my man, or I don't need help. And then a lot of girls will go back to, I'm independent, I don't need that from you. So instead, what you fellas can do is maybe one day, if you see her, and this is going to be good for summertime, you guys know summertime is coming up, or spring, if you see her doing something that has to do with her yard, or it's going to be something with her air conditioner, something that has to do with fixing or adjusting, those are good examples. Now, it's going to be hard for you guys to get to a place like that, right? But you guys, like, just find something with the woman that you're trying to attract, or that woman or those women that you want, that will help you guys. And so to wrap it up, let me just say this last thing. Keep in mind, if she gives you an attitude, or she's brushing you off, or she's making it seem like, oh, I don't need no help, or I'm super independent, you gotta let her be. At that point, that's your sign. Okay, I tried to show you this side of me. Oh, she doesn't want to appreciate it, let it be. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and move on to the last thing on my list. And last thing, maybe you guys have an idea. I don't know. If you want to comment it down below, go ahead and comment it down below. But this last thing is agreeing with everything she says. Oh my gosh. So you guys, I already talked in the past about being a yes man. You do not want to be a yes man. So with that being said right there, in this video, telling you guys what women want, but don't tell you guys, is that they don't need you agreeing with everything that she's telling you I want to do. So it could be her saying, oh, I love this type of place, which it could be a restaurant, or it could be a specific place that she'd rather be. And then you're over here saying, oh, I love it too, or I want to be there too. And you're only saying that because she's saying that she wants that. That is a problem. Stop doing that. That's some bullshit. Back to you not being true to yourself. And I love to say that because that's what a lot of guys lose in the process of feeling for a woman or wanting a woman. You lose yourself. You don't even understand how to feel about yourself. You don't even know if I should say yes to her. You don't even know if you should be like, let me be by your side. You don't even know none of this stuff, because all you do is make a decision based on what she's saying. Whatever she says, and it makes you feel like, oh, instantly I love her, or instantly if I say this, she's gonna love me. You guys do, and that's a problem right there. So you fellas out here, instead of like, let's forget about it, but I'm gonna bring it back up, saying yes and agreeing to her with this number one point, don't do none of that. All you fellas need to do is say, okay, and then go ahead and say what you really feel. Because first, that's going to respect her choice. It's going to be like saying, okay, if that's how you feel, that's cool. But this is what I like instead. And that's why it's so important for you guys to stay on your purpose and be about yourself, because those things right there will allow you to make decisions for yourself and not because of a woman. So agreeing to everything she's saying yes to this and that, all this stuff, it all relates back to each other, is not being true to yourself. It's BS. And then she's just going to look at you and then she's going to be like, well, I don't really care. I don't really care at all. And so it's just going to backfire for you guys. And not only is she going to say, I don't care, what she's also going to say is that, oh, you're a simp. Of course she's going to say that. She's going to be saying this and that about me because you like me. You don't want that. You fellas want to be true to yourself, because that's when a woman will accept you for yourself, because you're not making decisions based on how she's so pretty or how much you feel about her. You're making decisions because you're a real man that respects your own opinion, your own decisions, and you're going back to yourself. So please, fellas out here, understand. Don't be agreeing to everything she says. It's okay to say, I don't like that color. I don't like those roses. I don't like that place. I don't like that hair you have. You look better with this. And I will continue to talk about this in a different video. This video is already getting long. So please, you guys, keep in tune, subscribe, so you guys are gonna be getting everything that you need to help you with these women. So check out everything that's connected link down below on the screen. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.